Lou, why should a CEO care about their communications program? Don't they have enough to worry about?
They do have a lot to worry about, but this particular issue is coming into play much more than ever for the C-level suite. And here's the reason why. Most communication strategies are still based on 20th century philosophies about communication. And it goes all the way back to a guy named Marshall McLuhan, which is arguably one of the most influential guys in media around the 1950s, 1960s. And he wrote a book called The Medium is the Message. In that, he describes not only how media works, but how to use it properly during that time. And that was when television was really exploding and movies were getting special effects, and every kind of media was getting much more sophisticated technologically. But the reality of it is that that media was controlled by a very small collections of individuals and corporations so that they could actually control what was going on. And people had to accept it because they had very little choice. But with the advent of the web, and very quickly, the masses have had more access to control the media than ever before. They can make their own movies. They can make their own television shows. They can make their own radio programs. They can make their own music. They can do anything they want and distribute it all on their own. They don't need media corporations to do it. And as a result, the masses have become much more sophisticated in what the message is. And it's turned McLuhan's entire philosophy of the medium is the message on its head. Because now the message is the message. And people have the ability to call BS on more content than ever before. And they have more opportunities to turn you off than ever before. I've got this little box called a Roku. I got it for Christmas. And since we got it, our broadcast television consumption has dropped by about 99%. There is so much more that we can watch commercial free over the internet now that we find entertaining and that we find educational. We can turn it all off if we want to, or we can take in even more. But we don't have to do what people tell us to do as far as the consumption of media. And that's what CEOs have to understand, because all that content that they're putting out, if it's not engaging, people can turn it off. And that's why CEOs need to be desperately concerned about what's going on as far as their content.